So if you have gone through female genital mutilation, which is circumcision, okay, and you are passing through a lot of issues, especially when it comes to your sex life, you don't enjoy sex, you also don't enjoy penetration, you don't enjoy, or you don't even have orgasm and all the issues, okay, behind it. This video I'm going to be sharing with you guys what to do, what are the internal and the external G ports, what are the places you're supposed to concentrate to get your pleasure, okay. So even if you have had this, okay, you can still get your pleasure back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so very happy to have you guys here as always, okay. So if you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Brody and here I share a lot, especially when it comes to our health. You're welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now today guys, we are going to be understanding what effects they are going to pass through because of female genital mutilation, which is circumcision, okay. And then what to do, what are the areas you should concentrate internally and externally, where you are supposed to concentrate. If this is not working, you try other ones and see for yourself what will work for yourself, okay. So these are what we're going to be discussing in today's video. A lot of countries, okay, in Africa basically have had this as their experience, okay. They were practicing this particular female genital mutilation. In fact, I still think that there are people that still doing it now, but then it's prohibited in a lot of countries, including this our country here presently now. But if you have had this experience and are struggling, you are like, what do I do, okay, to enjoy all this normally, because how God created it, you're supposed to enjoy it, right? But then you are not. There are things you can do, okay. That's what we are going to be talking about in today's video. So even if you're a man, there are things you can do to help your woman to get to that level, okay, so that they will be ready and also they will be able to enjoy intercourse when it comes to this, okay. Now the first thing you should understand is that this is something, there are a lot of different types of circumcision, so it depends on the level. Type 1, 2 and 3, okay. Now type 1 is when the clitoris is cut off. That's the mouth of the clitoris is cut off. Now type 2 is when even the labia is cut off and external, all this labia majora and all that. Even type 3, when extra is cut off, that's the mouth of the vagina is being cut off. Now it depends on the level you pass through. Now basically when it comes to this, the clitoris, okay, cutting off the clitoris as part of the one you have passed through. Now the best thing you should concentrate now is to get another spot where you are going to get your pleasure from, because basically most women enjoy or get to the level of having their orgasm through their clitoris. So when you don't have clitoris, when your clitoris, particularly the mouth, has been cut off, okay, when the mouth has been cut off, what to do, okay. Now there's something we should understand. Even if it's the labia majora or minora that was cut off a little, now these are things we should concentrate on. Let's talk about the external spot that you should concentrate on, that you should try to get to know your body. Now before we can actually say all this, you should first of all try this maybe with your partner. Try any of these things I'm going to be talking about, any of these parts or sports I'm going to be talking about now, to find out the one that works for you. So it's not only the clitoris that has been cut off, it's not only this that will give you the pleasure. Now there are a lot of other parts. These are the external parts. Now the first one is just below your clitoris. This is your clitoris mouth, because even if it's cut off, it's still there. Now when anything is being rubbed there, even if it's a finger or whatever, you are not going to enjoy it, because the particular thing that's supposed to make you enjoy it has been cut off, okay. So now what you need to do, or what your partner needs to concentrate on, to try on, is the under, as if you're targeting the under of that clitoris, just at the beginning of the opening of your vagina, okay. That is where your concentration should be. Try out touching this particular area, but then it should be a kind of pressure that you're pressing on this area, okay. It shouldn't be hard rubbing on this particular area. You don't need to rub the clitoris, okay, because you have already passed through the cutting off on that particular part that should give you that stimulation, okay. Now what you should do is to concentrate on the mouth, just under the clitoris, the mouth, the beginning of the opening of your vagina, okay. That is where you should concentrate on, and then there should be a kind of constant pressure on that area. Okay, now you should also be working with your brain when you are doing when you are practicing this, to find out if this is stimulating you. This is the first external part. Now the second part is your ear. Okay, yes, even as a woman, okay, you can be stimulated through your ears. Okay, it can be with the tongue, it can be, that is another part that you should tell your partner to try to like touch you and get you stimulated. If this works, this is another part that you should more concentrate on. Okay, not saying that I had circumcision, so what do I do? No options, I'm giving up and all that. This is another part that will work for you. Another part is behind this area. That's your back of your neck here. Okay, just around this neck area is very sensitive for to touch. Okay, so you can also try out these areas to see if it is working perfectly for you. That's the third external spot, okay, that you should try on. Okay, now the next part that you should also try on is your nipples. Okay, so not only your breast. Okay, I'm not talking about your breast here, I'm talking about your nipples. Okay, try out stimulating your nipples. Try tell your partner to try and stimulate your nipples, and that will be gently. Okay, don't be hard, don't be hard, be a kind of gentle, a kind of romancing. This will be another part that you will try on. Then if this is not working externally, another part is your whole breast. Okay, yes, aside from your nipples, you can leave the nipples aside, but then your breast, if it is well touched, okay, it can be another area that will get you aroused, that will get you stimulated. Okay, ready for all this stuff that we are talking about. Okay, ready for intercourse. So this is another part, and that's the fifth part we are talking about when it comes to all the external parts. Now the sixth part is another part, even if it's your leg. Okay, that will be your leg. Yeah, that's your leg. Okay, kissing, romancing, touching your leg can be another part that a lot of women that can get aroused with. Okay, so this is another part you should try on. Okay, if you have tried your external bodies and nothing is working, please try and study your body one after the other. Give it time, give it your everything about you. Okay, give it your emotions, give it yourself, and see if it will work. So any part of this that works for you is good for you. Okay, you continue with that. Okay, so it's not only that you don't have clitoris that has been cut off and all that, then you don't want to go into intercourse and you're like, no way, I'm not going to it. No, 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 there's other parts that you can enjoy. Now when it comes to the internal sports that we're talking about, the first part is just inside your vagina. Okay, as a woman, okay, try or tell your partner to put his finger inside your vagina, and then that should be just place your his finger under, like if you're facing your anus. Okay, the finger should be facing the anus, and then press hard under it. Okay, when you put your finger, when he puts his finger inside your vagina, then press under, press it down. That's what I mean. Press down gently. When you are working with this particular touch, it can get you aroused very fast, just like your clitoris. Okay, now another internal spot again is putting the finger inside your vagina and then facing up. Okay, now also pressure, like putting a light pressure up and not down. If you have tried it down, it's not working, another spot is up. Okay, up. Okay, just gently putting pressure on this area. This will actually get you aroused. A lot of women get aroused, get stimulated with this particular spot I'm talking about, either down or up. Another part is going deep. Okay, as if you're targeting the pelvis particularly. Okay, that's another spot that's also good for arousing or stimulating you when you know that you have gone through circumcision as a woman. Okay, this is another part, but make sure that all these things you are doing is not supposed to be hard, it's not supposed to be rough, it's not supposed to be rubbing and all that. Just a light pressure on that particular any spot I'm talking about will do the work. Okay, now after all these things I'm talking about, another spot that you can go back to is that same clitoris that was cut off. Yes. I know you'll be like, no, it will not work. It works, okay. That clitoris that has been cut off, you can place your finger on it and then gently put a kind and soft pressure on that particular place, okay, because you're not going to rub it. It doesn't need that kind of force. It doesn't need that kind of roughness, okay. So just by doing this and working with your emotions and other parts of your body, you will see yourself being aroused. And that way is also by putting your two legs together, crossing your two legs together. I think it's called squeezing, okay. Crossing your two legs together and then stimulating yourself, okay, gently rubbing your two legs together, okay. This is another way that you particularly can do the job even during the process, okay. So it's not necessary, and all these things I'm talking about, you also need to work with your body. You don't just lie down lifeless and wait for everything to be done that way, okay. So these are different sports that you can try, different styles that you can try to get the sport that works better for you, so you'll be able to enjoy yourself, enjoy your marriage, okay, enjoy your partner, okay, so that circumcision will not be a barrier, okay. So the main thing here is actually to study your body, study what works for you, and also work with your emotions, okay. But when it comes to all these things, if you have judged yourself and you have concluded that there's no option, it's another thing that can affect you, okay. So start believing that you have other parts that you can work with, okay, together to get your pleasure, okay. So this is another thing, working on your emotions, okay. After working to understand your body strategically, to understand your body with your partner, next thing is also make sure that you are emotionally okay. You are not you have not concluded all this, or that like you don't have option again, that you don't have hope again, like there's no way again, there's way, okay. So even if you're a man and this is what your partner is passing through, there is a way out, okay. I have a question, someone asking me if circumcision can affect, as a woman, if circumcision can affect their sex life. Yes, okay, but then these are the things that you can do to help her out, okay. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. If there's something you didn't understand, let me know in the comment section. And that's it for today's video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, okay. See you guys in my next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay, if you haven't yet.